Hello guys, I'm in Qingdao, and in my opinion, it's the most beautiful coastal city in China. Here you can find a lot of interesting places to visit. For example, it's like Oceanarium, Zoo, Beer Museum, Naval Museum, and of course, enjoy the ocean. Tomorrow I will go back to home, but not here. Your journey starts right now.
Qingdao is a city on the coast of the Yellow Sea, founded in 1891. In 1897, the city came under German influence. It's important to understand where this unusual architecture comes from. Very soon we'll see it with our own eyes, but not all at once. Let's go back a little. I begin my journey to a beautiful beach from Evo, so no flights, only high-speed trains. The ticket price is about 500 yuan. By the way, the trains are very beautiful and comfortable, both outside and inside, and the feeling is almost like flying. From my city, you cannot straight go to Qingdao, so now I arrived to Shanghai. Here I need to transfer for the train going to Qingdao. Right now is the New Year's holiday, so there are a lot of people. But honestly, I expected even more. Looks like I got a little lucky. We continue our journey. We ride, look out the window, try not to disturb our neighbor who is sleeping, and just like that, we have arrived. First stop, the hotel. It's 6 in the morning and check-in is only at noon, so we just leave our bags and head straight out to explore the city. Early morning, most people are still asleep, so just take in these moments of calm and silence. And the sunrise. Beautiful, right? And here we are, finally at our first destination. Yes, the very grail of all foreigners in Asia. I was just really hungry. Almost everything around is closed. But here you can eat quickly and relatively cheaply. For just 10 yuan, this is what you get. Not bad. But now, we're heading to the real destination. I said that sunrise is beautiful. But what if we combine the sunrise with the sea? It becomes even better. Technically, this is the Yellow Sea, but it's directly connected to the ocean. So for me, it's still the ocean. And the scenery here is incredible. All of this is complemented by a rocky coastline and pine vegetation. Because of this, the beach looks very unique and picturesque. And we're getting to the next stop. Oceanarium opens at 9. Right now it's 8:30, so I have to wait 20-30 minutes. That's okay, let's wait. The time has come and we are going in. The Oceanarium consists of several separate halls. And just take a look at what greets us in the first one. Incredibly mesmerizing. It's kinda cool, they're just flowing in the water, but okay. Jellyfish, so cool. And there are also turtles here, really big ones. But we keep moving on. After the first stop, I have to go to the second. Actually, it's the Seal Museum. It's morning, so it's breakfast time for them. He's eating breakfast. We go down to take a closer look. And here, feeding is not just a routine, it's also training. Wow, that's a performer. And even though for me, these are separate rooms, for them, it's one connected underwater worlds. And the best part is, when you see them right above you. But that's not all. There are also some kitties here. Penguins. They're so cute. They're really cute, I don't know. We walk just a few meters and we are already in the third hall. This is a museum dedicated to marine flora and fauna. They receive a whale skeleton. Seems to be real, and it's so big. That's kinda cool. I guess it's real one. Let's take a look. Bone system of Macrocephalus. I don't know who is it. Wouldn't want to meet one in real life. And look at this crab. He is really big. He's actually kind of big. There are also models of various animals, both marine and land ones. If I would be so close to the polar bear, I guess my face will be the same. But there are even bigger creatures in the ocean, and you can see that in the next hall. It's entirely about whales. And yes, even though these are all models, once a whale like this was washed ashore here in Qingdao.
He's like 13 meters, okay, 14 and 22,000 kilograms. Wow, he's big, and wow, this thing is really big.
Of course, keeping such animals in captivity is probably difficult, so models will do. And our final stop, the underwater world in all its beauty. And all around you are marine creatures. There are also even sharks and rays. The ray looks a bit too happy. And lots of fish. There is also a small hole with different animals. So is it worth coming here? Definitely. At least 95% of everything I saw today I had never seen before. And then we gradually changed location. Near the Oceanarium, about 1 kilometer away, there is a small viewpoint. Xiaoyushan. Let's head there.
Others again. Not like this. You always need to climb the hills, go up to the stairs, and then something like this.
And the whole city slowly opens up before us. From above, the combination looks especially beautiful. Red roofs, green trees, and the blue sea. But it's winter now, so no greenery.
Right now it's like too bright. For example, see, it's not so good looking. That's all.
I head back down and keep walking. Near the entrance to the viewpoint, there is a cafe. Inside, it's very cozy and charming. If, like me, you decided to push yourself a bit, it's worth grabbing a coffee to wake up.
So, let's take a coffee. After walking day, that's like good rest now. Okay, I'm gonna finish my coffee. Let's see in hotel. Finally, I arrived to my hotel room. So the hotel room is kind of good. I have a nice bed, and here is very clean. If you want to watch TV, also have a TV. I took a shower, got some rest, and now I'm ready to go out.
Well then, let's head out for an evening walk. And yes, back to the sea again. We have already seen the sunrise today. Now let's watch the sunset. Especially since the coastline here is quite long, and the place we have visited in the morning is a bit further away. One of the most popular things to do here is feeding the seagulls. But I think I'll just show you the ocean. This place is called Danchao Scenic Area. One of the most famous and recognizable symbols of Qingdao is a historic pier 440 meters long. But I won't be walking around this pier today, and honestly the main reason, the number of people, holidays. They are like that. So we will step away a bit from all this bustle and head to an interesting street in the old town. It's very popular and photogenic, and completely covered with bright street art murals, inspired by Hayao Miyazaki's anime. Bright colors, cute little details, old European-style houses. But first, let's grab something to eat. I don't even know what yet, but if there is a line, then that's exactly where we're going.
There was a big line to this thing. I actually don't know how it goes, but anyway, we're gonna try this. Inside there's like something like cream, but it's really tasty actually. Yeah.
Tasty, but still not a proper dinner. I think Little Witch will be able to fit me properly.
This like coffee shop, but you also can order food, but they have only 3 pastas. So let's try it. I don't know, just wanna eat.
Yes, the cafe is literally called Little Witch. and the interior fully matches the name. A vintage style, lots of details, and references to stories about wizards. What's a witch without a cat? So this one isn't black but grey and very cute. And most importantly, here I can finally have a proper meal and just enjoy this place in its own magical way. Morning everyone, now I'm in the zoo. Actually, as I noticed here, not too much animals, but we're gonna take a look. And we will start with the monkeys. Yeah, sure, there is something about them, but I'm not a big fan, so I want to find someone else as soon as possible. That's a white tiger behind me. I haven't seen tiger before, and especially a white one. Wow. An albino tiger is something incredible. Big cats are both dangerous and intimidating. That's exactly why I came here. And for the other predators as well. I'm not sure, but I guess at that building you can take a look at the city view. That's it for the zoo. And considering the ticket costs only 10 yuan, it's definitely worth visiting to support these cuties. I checked the map and there is a TV tower. They say it has a great observation deck. But as I mentioned before, stairs and hills are what Qingdao is about. I'm basically just going uphill all the time, but I'm almost there. And there it is, a closed tower. Today is the new year, so of course it's not open. Nearby there is something like a small temple where you can also look out over the sea. And honestly, I kind of like this option in its own way. And there are also places nearby where you can sit down and eat, which is probably what I will do. I'm a little bit hungry, so I found a cafe here, and actually I paid for this around 100 yuan. But in this type of places, you pay not for the taste, you pay actually for the view. And it's beautiful. And now it's time to move on, back to the coastline, this time in another part of the city. And for now, here is a bit more of the ocean. Pretty close to the sea. Actually here is so peaceful and calmful, and also you can notice some boats. Right now it's around 19. I tried to count them, only 19 I can see, but I guess far away there is like 100, 1,000 of them. 没关系就Just here, I'm standing and taking a video. It's like a little bit dangerous. So yeah, if you fall in water, that's not a problem. You can go out here, use this ladder, but I don't want to be wet right now because it's cold outside. We are heading toward May 4th Square. Overall, this is one of the most important places in Qingdao. It's named after the May 4th movement of 1919, an important historical event for China. Today is a large modern square by the sea, and this huge red sculpture, May Wind, symbolizes the anti-imperialist spirit. And it's from here that you can see one of Qingdao's main highlights, a light show of the buildings. They are lined up in a row and function as a single screen. And right across them runs a horse, because in just a few hours, the Chinese New Year will begin, the Year of the Horse. And that means fireworks. I will not wait until the midnight when the biggest show begins. After all, it's winter, it's cold, but still some people start setting them earlier. And even if there aren't many fireworks, it's a honest war.
Morning guys, and today we're gonna visit beer museum. So it's like kind of famous beer in China and also in the whole world. It's called Qingdao, so they have their own museum. Here you can just take a walk, look how they make this beer and also like try, because they have a long history, around 100 years and more. I guess probably the buildings, their factory, it's very old buildings. So you can take a look the style, the design of this place, and it's also very good. So let's go inside and take a look.
Qingdao Brewery is the largest brewing company in China. It was founded more than 100 years ago by German settlers. Part of the site has been turned into a museum, which is really cool. Here you can see what the factory used to look like. Old bottles, posters, and vintage beer advertisements. There are even special bottles. But that's not all. You can walk through the actual halls where beer used to be brewed. And these light holograms feel like a portal to the past. And for a moment, you really feel like you're 100 years back in time.
Okay, the moment what I'm waiting for and you guys waiting for is, of course, try a glass of beer. So they give me, we're gonna taste, okay? You can see the picture behind me? Yeah, that feels like this. So here you can buy this package, and it's like lottery. You can win stuff from 50 yuan to 150 yuan. The cost of this package 50 yuan. So it's like you guarantee can receive that amount that you spend on this bag. So that's good. And also we're gonna open this package. What is this? Me. 4. So okay, I spent like 50 yuan and won 58. So the next stop it will be Old City. Laocheng.
It really is an old city. Now it's adapted for walking, cafes, and tourists. And the main attraction is St. Michael's Catholic Cathedral. Until now we have been looking at the sea from the shore, but now we'll look at the shore from the sea. Here they give you food so you can feed the seagulls. That's why they follow the boat along the way, and it looks incredibly beautiful. The boat ride turned out great, and I think it's time to show you the overall map, where all of this is located. This is a map of Qingdao, but we are focusing on just one area, Xubei. Here I've marked all the places I visited in this video. If it's your first time, this will be more than enough. So when visiting, it's best to choose this area.
So how it was? Beautiful, right? I like this place too. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed this trip to Qingdao with me, and I wish you also visit this place. The best time for visit is like May or September. Yeah, I guess the weather will be great, and also you can try to swim. Yeah, they have swimming beaches. So thank you. Subscribe, and additional information I will post in my Telegram account. Bye bye. Not Telegram account, Telegram channel. Oh my gosh.